Okay, Ashish, thanks very much for that. Well, of course, a lot of this election has been about how France is perceived around the world, and we can get a view on that and how these candidates will affect that. We're joined in London by Jacques Reland, who's a political analyst, and by Christian Redeau, who works for Radio France, based in the UK. Thanks both for joining us. And Jacques, first of all, what do you think these two candidates offer to the world in terms of that perception of France?
But they can offer, at least we hope, the image of a new France, a new dynamic France, a France which believes in the future, who believes that it can be, as it should be, one of the leading countries in the world, one of the leading countries in Europe, to retake the lead in Europe, which it has given up recently. And there will be two very different approaches to it. One, if it's Nicolas Sarkozy, will probably go towards a more tried and tested Anglo-American approach with freeing the spirit of enterprise, tax cuts, etc. So a well-known course of action. And if it's Ségolène Royal, the picture is much more hazy. We don't know exactly. All we know is that she wants to move the left, the Socialist Party, towards the center. At the same time, she's very also committed to freeing the spirit of enterprise in France. She doesn't want to raise taxes, but keep taxes level. So while working on issues such as education, what I hope is that whoever comes on top makes France a bit less rigid than it has been. There are quite a few problems which have prevented France from making full use of its assets, especially you see on the job market, the status of the civil service in France, etc. But at the same time, it's very crucial that the new president manages to preserve the unity and the social cohesion of France. We've heard Nicolas Sarkozy saying such things. The problem, as you know, is that Nicolas Sarkozy has been seen as someone fairly divisive. He's put people up against each other. He's used immigration once again as a political football, which is not very good. While Ségolène Royal maybe has, in that sense, the benefit of the doubt that she would move for a more socially cohesive country, but it's at this stage, anyway, whoever comes out, a new France will be on the scene.